Dan Aykroyd is one of the best-known actors of his generation. After his big breakthrough on Saturday Night Live, Aykroyd helped build iconic franchises, from the Blues Brothers to Ghostbusters. His passion for music led to the creation of the House of Blues chain. But his primary passion today lies in the bottle of a clear crystal skull with his premium line of vodka.
You are such a passionate endorser of this product. It would be easy for someone as successful as you to say, okay, I'm going to be associated with some kind of brand and then let everybody else do the work. But you're out there, you're on the road, you're getting the word out. Why the passion?
Well, it's the family business. I mean, it's my family and my partners own it. So this is what I do now, and this is what at least one of my daughters does as an ambassador out there in San Francisco, and then one of them's on the road right now. She's going to be going out this summer, and she'll be playing in her music performance act, and she'll have a presence there. We'll be supplying cases backstage all the way down through the venues at these festivals she's going to. So, she doesn't drink, but she touts the product beautifully. The other one likes a cocktail, and the younger one, she's 20, so she's not quite ready to go out the door as a brand ambassador. Donna, my wife, is probably our best brand ambassador. She sells it really, really well. But I've got something to sell there. It's the package is beautiful. It's pure. There's nothing in it. There's no additives. It's just clean. And we get great ratings and great notes. It really is in the bottle. It's not only the package. And so my aim is to keep it going. As I say, it's like a 3-year-old on a playground swing. You got to keep watching it for every second. You got to watch it because it's a business, and there's no get-rich-quick scheme in any industry. It takes a lot of hard work.
And I've heard you say when you were 21 and the world was getting to know Dan Aykroyd, that you said you were in a business right away. You were in show business. I mean, are there parallels between any business, whether it's vodka or film or television?
Oh, well, the parallels are on the books. And what you want to do is you want to look at the books. You want to see a lot of black ink, but you don't want to see brackets. I don't like brackets, and so you want a business that has no brackets, you want to be right in the positive all the way. And you want to get value for money when you're buying glass in this business, or you're getting the services of an actor. That glassmaker better come forth and come through for you, and that actor better come through for you if he's being well paid. And if we're paying for glass and product, we want it to be the best. If an actor's out there being paid well, he better show up, be a professional, and not pull a Cameron Mitchell.
We've got, yeah, right, absolutely.
Cameron Mitchell. Yeah.
I do remember.
So, in the business, in our business, some may not know that reference, but this was an actor who totally torqued out on a film, and he's the example of non-professional today.
Well, it's so amazing. Today it feels like entrepreneurship is so embraced everywhere. Maybe it's because of these successful Silicon Valley heavyweights. But I think about a film like Ghostbusters and the message there. Smart, young group, gonna come out with their business, a lot of naysayers, and they make it work. Were you actively thinking about the business story, which maybe people don't talk as much about?
Well, sure, of course we wrote that in. I had Stantz had to mortgage his parents' house to get the money. And then it was like, scrimping and saving, try to figure out how to build the equipment and get the place together. And then, collecting the revenues, of course, that when he comes out of the hotel, Billy, holding the trap, and the guy says, well, you wrecked the place. I don't know if I'm going to pay. Oh, this goes right back in. We'll be collecting on those invoices now. Yeah. Of course, it was always meant to be, meant to look like a sanitation business. That was what I wrote it originally, to make it look like a sanitation business. Yeah. Yeah. Cleaning, cleansing. Yeah.
I think a lot of people always wonder how you juggle everything. You're making the perfect Caesar, running a vodka business, you're performing, you're on stage performing, Blues Brothers,
yeah,
House
Jimmy.
of Blues as a business, all of these different ventures. How do you juggle all this?
Well, you know what? I don't let anyone else run my travel. I run my own travel, and I work in a linear way, and I use the car a lot. I fly by Ford Air, And I use the train a lot and try to avoid flying and try to go by motor where I can. But I think the key is that I plan my own schedule. I don't go backtracking. I don't, go over, routes twice in a month. I make sure that I do it in a linear way. And also I have lots of time in between. I make sure I have lots of time in between engagements where I can, rest the knees and the hips and the ankles when I'm dancing with the show, and rest the liver when I'm. Not on the vodka trail. But I don't consume that much. I'm lucky. I can consume beverage alcohol without a problem. And but I do say, as we go into the summer, the patio season with the beautiful Caesars on our docks, put the jet ski keys away when you're having the Caesar, and let's have a good, beautiful, safe Canadian summer.
Cheers to that. Just a final question on where you see Crystal Head going forward. You've come a long way in the last decade. Where do you see it over the next decade?
I think I see it on every bar in the world, of course, but it's bar by bar. I've got to go into every bar in the world. But how can I do that? I'm not 21 anymore. So I have a very able agency out there in the United States and throughout the world. I think we've got 50 people, counting the line, working for the company now. We have people in the field. And so what I see is it on every bar in the world, and improving the consumer's experience and enlightening them as to, that you can get a non-additive vodka and it can taste good and make a great cocktail and be great in a cold shot. And you don't need to put the glycerol in, and you don't need to put the limonene in, and you don't need to put the sugar in, as we've proven. So I think we're changing the industry. I think some manufacturers now may be going to this pure spirit formula. So it'd be nice to change the industry in this way, because we want to put clean things in our body. We don't want to put a cousin to antifreeze, a cousin to cleanser, and extra sugar in our body. Not when we have such a beautiful blend of the peaches and cream corn. It has natural viscosity, it's sweet, and you feel the oil there, but it's a natural oil. You see the legs on the glass, but we don't do it with glycerol, so we're very, very proud of that. And it'd be nice to change the industry and get more bar chefs to realize, that they can have a non-additive pure spirit to make great cocktails.